What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be looking at the new game type in Warframe. It's called Interception. It's starting out on Earth. It's taking the place of the old mobile defense mission in Lua. So we're going to just get started there. I'm going to cut past all the loading scenes and all that. You guys don't need to see any of that. So I will catch up with you once the game starts. Alright, getting started here. So right away at the bottom, you'll see they brought challenges back. And if you're unfamiliar with those, they're just little optional objectives that you can do. They can be something like hack one console, kill 3 enemies within 10 seconds. And if you manage to complete it within the game, you get a 500 affinity bonus towards your Warframe. So that's kind of nice if you're leveling up. I don't have this Rhino at 30 yet, so I would like to try and do that. Help me level him up a little bit quicker. The first objective that we came up on here is C. There's 4 of them on this map, A, B, C, and D. And when it's red like that, that means that we're not in control of it. And when it says conflict there, that means that there's an enemy inside. And once that enemy's killed, as you can see, it starts neutralizing. Once you get it to 0, you get a little bonus for neutralizing it. So it's kind of nice to have that. And then as you capture it, once it gets to 100, you get another bonus. And it's 300 each time. So it's always good to be there to capture the towers and to neutralize them if they get captured. But in this map specifically, I think that we're going to end up playing zone defense, I guess you might call it, where each of us kind of pick a tower and defend that one for the length of the map. So I'm getting myself set up on Alpha here. The other guys are getting themselves set up on the other ones, and we're just going to kind of play it that way. So this is something I don't see a lot of people do, but I like it when people do it. If you're marking your modules like this so everyone knows where they're at, it just kind of helps the team to get every upgrade that's on the map. And if you don't know how to do that, you just press left on the D-pad while you're looking at something, and it'll mark it for everybody to see. So if you can be a good guy and do that, everybody appreciates it, I'm sure. And I try to do it for everyone when I can, too. So not everybody's going to play with a team. Sometimes you'll only have 2 people, or you might be playing solo. One of the good places on this map to kind of get a good overview of everywhere is right outside on this balcony here. You can pretty much see the entire map from there, and there's this handy little zip line that goes right down to Alpha, so you can connect yourself between those 2 pretty quickly and get around the map like that. Okay, so we have our first guy down. We're going to head up there and try and revive him real quick. A lot of people don't go out of their way to revive people, and I'm not sure why. You only get the 4 revives each day, and I like to keep my team at full strength, not have people having to make the choice, should I use one of my revives or not. This other guy clearly felt the same way, so he got revived by 2 of us. That's nice. And I lost my tower, but no big deal. I'll get it back pretty quick. Head down here. Get this guy. What the hell? That guy's too busy checking his cell phone. Just let me send this text. That's what happens if you're checking your cell phone, you're gonna get shot. So you might notice I like to check these consoles whenever I'm running by here just to make sure nobody's at them. You'll know right away when somebody's at it. It makes kind of a weird noise. See right there, it made the noise, and then the circle starts flashing like that. And that just means there's a guy at the console. Get him right away, make him priority, because if he is there for a few seconds, then it can swap it from 100% captured for you guys to 100% captured for them. And then you have to kill everybody in the area and recapture it, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So it's better to just get the guys right away whenever they're there. So the zone defense seems to be working out this time around. We're up, it's about 85%, and the other team's only around 10%. So we're doing pretty good. It looks like we're going to win at least the first wave here. If this team feels like it, I'll probably do a second wave with them just because we're doing pretty good together. So we're closing in on 100% here. So what's going to happen is Lotus will tell us that we decoded the message, and then it'll mark all the enemies that are left on the map, and you just have to clear them out. And we're just going to stick to the zone defense on this. I'm going to clear out all the enemies in my area. Everybody else is going to clear out the enemies in their area. So it looks like all the guys in my area are done. I'm going to help this guy clear his real quick, if I can hit somebody. Oh wow, I actually did. So now that that's done, you're going to be given the option to take the prize and extract, or to continue battling. And I think we're doing pretty good, so I'm hoping that the team's going to stick around and we can battle again. And it looks like they are. So that's kind of a benefit Two, if you keep the same team, then everybody already knows what everyone's going to do, and we'll start at our towers again and be able to just capture them right away. So this is kind of a good way to start. Everybody's where they need to be, and we don't need to worry about having to decide who's going to be at what tower. So it's pretty early into the match here, but we're doing pretty good so far. We have all 4 towers. I've noticed that a couple of the other guys aren't really sticking to the zone defense this time around, kind of just running around where they feel like. And yeah, we just lost D there, so I don't know. Maybe they're just getting restless and they feel like exploring the map a little bit. I'm not sure. But obviously it worked out pretty well the first time. Let's see if we get back to it, or if we're going to be doing a little bit more travel this time around. Alright, we're a little past the halfway mark on this wave, and it looks like everyone went back to their zones, kinda, so that's good. Keeping everything on lockdown. We only lost that 1 tower just for a little bit there, so they don't really have much of a percentage. And I haven't had anybody coming over and helping me. I haven't had to go help anybody, so we're doing pretty good again. So that's one of the new changes that I really like, is the new level up thing. It shows up nice and big, tells you exactly what leveled up, what level it is. To me, it's a lot more effective than the little red glow that used to show up on whatever weapon that leveled up. So that's a welcome change for me. I really like that. So we're coming up on the end of this wave here. We did pretty good. We haven't lost too many of the towers, and we get them back pretty quickly when we do. We haven't had too much trouble with teammates going down. This guy that just went down, he's only the second one that's gone down so far, so I'll try and get over and help him. And again, once we hit 100%, all the remaining enemies are marked. He got revived, I'm good. And you just have to clear them out real quick. So this time around, you can see there's quite a bit more enemies than there was on the first wave. And on the next few waves, it would be the same. You would get more enemies. They'd be higher level. Just like the survival and the defense missions, the longer you play, the harder it gets, and the better the reward. But I'm thinking, even though I have a really good team this time around, we're able to keep the zone defense. Everyone's holding their own for the most part. I'm sure that we could handle a few more waves. I'm probably going to take the prize and extract just because I want to come try the map on my Loki instead and see how well he does. But we'll see what they want to do. Maybe they want to keep going, maybe they don't. If all 3 of them want to stay, I'll stay with them just so that they're not screwed over. Right away, one guy's not wanting to stay, so I'll bail. And normally the other guys, they'll decide they don't want to do it too. So yeah, there we go. So now everyone's just going to take the fast hands mod and bail out here. So that works for me. I'll come back. Maybe I'll get these guys when I come back with my Loki. That would be nice. Pretty decent XP actually for what it is. It's only a low-level Earth mission. And then, you know, if you're low level and you're looking to level up your Warframe or your weapons, that could be a viable option. Just playing that, trying to get to higher waves. Why not? I like to see how I did. A lot of people just skip this and don't even care, but I like to compare myself, see how I stack up. I did alright. I don't really use a lot of abilities as Rhino, pretty much just Iron Skin for the most part. Unless I get overwhelmed, I might throw a Rhino Stomp out. Aw, disconnected. But yeah, I'll run you guys through what I got set up right now. It's not my normal setup. I don't typically use the shotgun or the glaive, and I'm new to Rhino, so I don't really know if what I have here is a good thing. You guys can pause and take a look at it. I'm not going to run through each individual mod. But yeah, with the shotgun, I don't even have it upgraded. Very few mods on it. The kunai are actually my favorite weapon. I use them the most at everything, and I still plan on upgrading a lot of the mods there. And the glaive, again, not upgraded. Few mods on it, just enough that I can throw it out every once in a while. I'm just leveling them up for the XP. And the carrier, I typically use the sweeper on it, his normal weapon, but because I'm using a shotgun, I didn't want to have to split my mods up between the two, so I'm just having him use the burst laser for now. Once I get my shotgun to 30, I'll swap it out for one of the primary weapons I like and go back to that. So yeah, that was the new Interception gameplay mode and Hud 2.0. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.